Hello everyone, I am Soumya, currently pursuing MBA at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today I came with a new assignment topic, hypothesis testing two sample test. In statistical, hypothesis testing is a two sample test performed on the data of two random samples, each independently obtained from the different given population. The purpose of the test to determine the whether difference between those two population is statistically significant. What is hypothesis testing? Hypothesis testing uses sample data from the population draw useful conclusion regarding the population probability distribution. It tests an assumption made about the data using different types of hypothesis testing methodologies, and hypothesis testing result in either rejection or not rejection the hypothesis. Hypothesis testing is a tool for making a statistical inference about the population of data. It's an analysis tool that tests assumption and determines how likely something is within a given standard of accuracy. Hypothesis testing provides a way to verify whether the result of experiment are valid. A null hypothesis and an alternative hypothesis are set before the performing the hypothesis is set. This helps to arrive the conclusion regarding the sample obtained from the population. In this article, we will learn about the hypothesis testing, these types. Steps perform the testing and association of example. This is the formula for calculating the hypothesis testing for two sample testing. T is equal to x power of sample 1 minus x power of sample 2 divided by root over standard deviation divided by n1 plus s2 divided by n1. Here x power 1 refers to mean of first sample, x power 2 refers to mean of second sample, s1 refers to standard deviation of first sample, x2 refers to standard deviation second sample. N1 refers to sample size of first sample and N2 refers to sample size of second sample. Here, there are a large number of statistical tests that can be used to sample test, which appropriate depend variety of factors such as which assumption, if any, may be made prior to that distribution which data have simulated. For example, many of the situation may be assumed that the underlying distribution are normal distribution. In the other case, data category coming to the discrete and distribution over the normal scale, such as very selected from the menu. Does hypothesis being tested apply to distribution of whole or just some population parameter, for example, mean or variance? Is hypothesis is being tested merely that share a different in the relevant population characteristics, in which case two-sided test may be indicated or doesn't involve the specific basis A better than B like that. Example is there. Cashier grows tomatoes in two separate fields when the tomatoes are ready to picked. He is curious what whether size it is some tomato plant different that to field. He takes a random sample of plant from each field and measure the height of the plant here. Summary of the result. Here, in field A and field D, given data mean and standard deviation and number of plants. Here, significant is 0.05, and they mentioned tomato plant differ between the two field. First hypothesis statement, mean of A that equal to mean of B. Second hypothesis statement, mean of A is not equal to mean of B. This is just assumption statement. Then put a formula for this problem. Formula is P is equal to x power of A minus x power of B divided by root over of standard deviation square of A divided by number of plant plus standard deviation square of B divided by number of plant of B fields. Put the data according to the formula. Here mean of A is 1.3 minus mean of field B is 1.6 divided by root over of standard deviation of A is 0.5 divided by plant of number of plant is 22 plus standard deviation for B is 0.3 divided by number of plant is 24, and this is the calculation part, and the final result is minus 2.44, and this is the diagram representing the data. This is negative side and this is the positive side. We are getting the 2.44 data. This is fully 2.44 and this represents the acceptance region. Remaining this part consider as a rejection region. Here P1 plus 1 greater than or equal to 2.44, that equal to 0.024. P-value is greater than significant, that equal to rejection of H0, and that suggests HEA statement. Hypothesis testing is a tool for making a statistical inference about the population of data. It is the analysis tool for testing the assumption and determine how likely something is within the standard accuracy. Hypothesis testing provides the way of verifying whether the result is acceptable or rejection or experiment or valid. Thank you for watching this video.